We go to Australia. Surfing merchandise company Rip Curl
Who?
cuts ties with surfing icon and shark survivor Bethany Hamilton.
What?
Okay, they have a new rep.
Uh-oh.
She's 40 years old.
Okay.
Her name is Sasha Lowenson.
All right.
And you guessed it, she's a dude.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
I'm Jazz Borganzo, and this, you have one of the most famous women surfers in the world.
You are correct, sir.
You cut her loose.
Why?
To sign a dude who likes to feel pretty.
Gotten stupid and retarded.
Get woke, go broke?
How did we get here?
Oh yeah, still alive and well. But it's what's next.
And here we go.
What's up, everyone? Jazz Borganzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Tuesday. And of course, if you're in the East Coast, there's a bit of a wintry mix, so be careful out there, going where you need to go. Anyway, I'm gonna lighten up a bit. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna get out of the US. We're gonna go across the planet. We're heading to Australia. Yes, Australia, home of the world's greatest surfers, and Crocodile Dundee for all you old heads out there. Anyway, we go to a surfing company, Rip Curl, one of the most famous surfing companies in Australia and marketing around the world, had Bethany Hamilton, shark survivor, surfing icon. She was cut loose. She was let go from their, their campaigns, their ads. They got a new girl. She's 40 years old. She's a surfer herself. Her name is Sasha Lowenson. And you may see something a little strange about her, Miss Lowenson. Turns out she's a dude. And get woke, go broke? You guessed it. And here we go. This comes out of beachgrit.com. Rip Curl's pivot to transmentalism, market partly blamed for mass store closures and $83 million in losses. Yikes. And that's Miss Lowenson right there. The result highlights the once iconic Aussie surfing brand has lost its appeal with core customers. Gee, I wonder why. 2 years ago, although it feels forever, Rip Curl joined a line of progressive Australian brands pivoting into transmentalism, a move I regarded as brave and correct as a reflection of surfing's inherent inclusiveness. A very Rip Curl move, let's be said, surfing is a broad church, etc. In an Instagram reel, part of Rip Curl's Women's Meet Local Heroes of Western Australia campaign, Rip Curl Women featured an inspirational T-girl, Sasha Jane Lowenson. Yeah, Mr. Lowenson. The beauty of Rip Curl post is the complete acceptance of Lowenson into its sisterhood, no transition talk. Meet Sasha, a West Australian water woman, okay, who loves the freedom found in surfing, disconnecting from the mainstream, and the feeling of dancing and constantly changing waves. When we were adventuring through the Western Australia recently, we were keen to know that the search meant to surfers who crossed our paths. These surfers live in a wild stretch of coast where there's always a new wave of campsite, just a little further down the road, off a beaten path, in a state of mind, always being ready to try something new, curious to seek out knowledge and learn the rules and break them. Ooh. The post, which was later removed, went viral after pro-women and icon herself, she's becoming more and more every day, Riley Gaines slammed Rip Curl as crazy. You mean to tell me that Rip Curl dropped Bethany Hamilton for opposing men surfing in a women's league who picked up a male surfer who surfs in the women's league as a women's ambassador? Make it make sense. Calls to boycott Rip Curl drew from a murmur to a roar. The skateboarder Taylor Silverman, joined the chorus, unsparring her criticism on New Zealand's own company. According to Rip Curl, this is a man, a water woman, reality. She's just a mentally ill man making a complete mockery of actual women, and the community is so supportive that Rip Curl had to disable the comments. Gee, I wonder why. Markets were subsequently rocked when Rip Curl CEO Brooke Ferris, who led the controversial pivot, suddenly quit. She said, you know what? I'm out because it's gone right down the shitter. Now, some mainstream media outlets in Australia are claiming that this pivot contributed to at least partly to Rip Curl's parent company, Kathmandu, posting an $83 million loss. KMD's financial woes that came up after Rip Curl faced a major consumer boycott in 24 for using transmentalism surfer Sasha Lowenson in a promotion for women's surfing. Lowenson was used to promote after Rip Curl severed its ties with pro surfer, women's icon, and shark attack survivor Bethany Hamilton. Reported over her opposition of dudes who like to feel pretty in women's sports. What? Go woke, go broke. Many Aussies have set to vow the boycott in the brand, with customers even burning their Rip Curl boards as a result. While the latest results are unlikely to be directly caused by the boycott, they highlight how the once iconic brand has lost its appeal with its core customers. Before KMD Brands has been profitable since at least 2015, a review of financial shows. Rip Curl's lifestyle brand has made $27.1 million underlying earnings before interest. And of course, yeah, it's just numbers, yada yada. I think it's a very I think it's a very long bow to draw on this matter. And all consumers, when they walk into Rip Curl store, does it look like it's inflating my hams? How much? See, owie, can you do it a little cheaper? That's Australian talk, so pardon me if I butchered it. Mr. Lowenson, meanwhile, has pivoted into adult content. What? That's just a likely, an OF account? And likely lucrative move for as little as $12.44 a month. Sasha fans, yes, Mr. Lowenson fans, can access racy photos and videos. I saw this from one of the guys I follow. He goes by the name of Salty. And I just had to do it. It was just, to me, it was just hilarious. And again, it fits the mold of everything that has been talked about over the last few years. You know, get woke, go broke. So Australia delves into transmentalism. And a result, $83 million lost and 21 stores closing, which of course did not mention, but yeah, that's part of the article. 21 stores closing and millions of dollars in losses. And yet, they're like, well, that could be a part of it. Well, you would think so, being that the former CEO quit when the shit hit the fan because she knew that this was going to go down right in the toilet. And she's like, you know what? I got no part of this. Peace, I'm out. So Rip Curl, a once famous Aussie brand, has gone the way of woke and now is broke. Fitting. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please have a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys know it's a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.